when you really think about it, we're still using 19th century keyboard technology.
Yeah.
We're using it to interact with, the most advanced 21st century intelligence we've ever built.
They're mismatched.
This physical bottleneck, it's about to break completely.
As too. I mean, why are we tying ourselves to the speed of a finger? Typing, what is it, maybe 53 words per minute on average?
Something like that.
But you can easily speak at 161. So our deep dive today is all about understanding how we finally start moving at the speed of sound, not the speed of the keyboard.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're digging into some fantastic source material a listener shared called The AI Shift, Navigating 5 Future Trends for 2026. And our goal here is to give you a real shortcut to the actionable stuff, the habits you need to be building right now to be ready.
And the big overarching idea here is that the whole foundation is changing. We're moving really quickly past that simple chat box era. We're going from just chatting with AI to truly living with it. It's becoming a foundational layer, like electricity or the internet.
So we've mapped this out. We're looking at 5 core habit shifts to master by 2026.
Yep.
First, the voice input revolution. Then, how the chat interface is becoming your new operating system. After that, this idea of vibe coding.
Unlocking creativity for everyone.
Exactly. Then, the massive opportunity in the AI skills gap, and we'll finish with Agentic Commerce.
The really future-forward stuff.
Okay, let's start with voice.
Yeah.
The problem here is it's simple physics, right?
It is.
When you're typing for hours, your fingers are just astonishingly slow. Maybe 10 bits of information a second. It's frustrating.
It's the ultimate bandwidth problem. Your brain is firing off ideas at this incredible speed. But getting them into the machine is like trying to push a watermelon through a garden hose.
That's a great analogy.
All that friction just slows everything down.
And the numbers are just so stark. Speaking is consistently 3 times faster than typing.
That 53 words per minute versus 161. And that time saving, it completely changes where and how you can work.
How so?
Well, tasks that used to chain you to a desk, like drafting a really long email or brainstorming a big project plan, you can now do that while you're walking the dog or on your commute. You're creating at the speed of thought, not the speed of your typing corrections.
And I'll admit, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself when I'm typing long instructions.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get to the 3rd paragraph, and my original intent starts to get a little blurry. I'm just trying to remember what I was even asking. That cognitive load is real.
Prompt drift is the perfect name for it. It's the cost of typing. And this new pro workflow with tools like WhisperFlow, it just eliminates that.
So how does it work?
The idea is you just record a messy stream of consciousness voice note. You don't filter yourself. You don't worry about the ums or if you restart a sentence.
So you give it the raw, high-speed input.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The AI takes that chaos and just converts it into clean, beautifully structured text. This is where the time savings get wild.
Okay, give me an example.
Think about writing a tough email. Apologizing to a big client because a project is delayed. That could take you 20 minutes to get the tone just right.
Easily, all the drafting and deleting.
Right. Or you just pick up your tool and in like 15 seconds you say, hey, I need an email from Mr. Smith. Apologize the project's late. Tell him we found and fixed a bug in testing. Reassure him we'll deliver by Friday at noon. Tone needs to be polite. Very professional. That's it.
And the output is just done. Polished.
Instantly. The source says it best.
Yeah.
Your brain makes the content. The AI cleans the vessel. It's a huge speed advantage.
But that brings up a really important question for me. If we're relying on AI to rewrite and professionalize everything, do we risk, homogenizing our own communication styles? Do we lose our unique human voice?
It's a valid concern, but the AI cleans the raw input, ensuring the output text is professional and perfectly readable.
Okay, let's move from speed to structure. The next big shift. The chat window becoming your central operating system.
And this solves the biggest productivity killer we all face, which is context switching.
Oh, it's brutal. Just look at your screen right now.
Exactly. You've got 20 browser tabs open, Slack is pinging, you have documents everywhere. We're just constantly clicking back and forth.
And the data on this is it's kind of depressing. It takes about 23 minutes to get back into deep focus after you switch tasks.
That's pure lost time.
Yeah.
The trend is that the chat window, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you use, becomes the new OS, the central hub. You stop leaving it to do things.
What's the technology that actually makes that possible? I saw terms like MCP, Model Context Protocol. It sounds complex.
It sounds it, but it's basically a simple bridge.
Okay.
MCP is just a standard that lets the AI model reliably connect to and command all your other apps.
Oh, okay.
It's the layer that lets you orchestrate actions without ever opening the app itself. The AI goes from a chat partner to a system commander.
So something like my Sunday weekly review that used to take me, I don't know, almost 2 hours of manually checking my calendar, flagging emails.
A huge time sink.
Now you could just type, run my weekly review.
And the AI uses that MCP bridge to scan your Google Calendar. It pulls urgent stuff from Outlook. It updates your Trello board and then synthesizes it all into your top 3 goals for the week.
2 hours becomes 5 minutes.
That's the power of orchestration. It means you, the user, stop being a clicker and you become an orchestrator. You don't go to Canva anymore. You just tell the ChatOS, make a birthday card for my mom with pink flowers. And it happens right there in the window.
It sounds incredibly seamless. But if the chat is the main system and it's talking to all these other apps, how do we make sure it stays accurate? How do we keep it reliable across so many complex pieces of software? That feels like a big risk.
The protocols are designed to link apps reliably, allowing all actions to happen inside one window.
Okay, next up is vibe coding. This one feels huge. The old excuse, I can't code, is basically becoming obsolete.
It is obsolete. This is the real democratization of making things. Vibe coding just means you can build functional software by describing the idea, the vibe, in plain English.
No Python, no JavaScript?
Nothing. The AI handles all of that in the background. It just needs your intent.
The source breaks this down into 3 levels of creation.
Sure.
Level 1 is mini apps.
Yeah, using tools like bolt.new. So a small business owner, for instance, can just describe what they need. They could type, I need a simple dashboard for my t-shirt stall. I need a button for large t-shirt sale and one for small t-shirt sale and a total counter.
And the AI just builds it.
Builds a working standalone app
Yeah.
in under a minute. It's just instant utility.
And then you have level 2, which is automation glue.
This is about connecting workflows. Before, you had to learn a complex tool like Zapier. Now you just type what you want to connect. For example, when I get an email with the subject invoice, save the attachment to my Google Drive folder called Finance 2026.
And it just works.
The AI writes all the logic for you. No more conditional statements.
And level 3, this is a big one for anyone in an office.
Right.
Spreadsheets. No more memorizing complex formulas.
The pain of VLOOKUPs is gone. You just describe what you want.
Yeah.
In this column, if the value in column A is over 100, make the cell green and add a note that says high priority.
And the AI generates the exact formula. It's moving you from worrying about syntax to just focusing on your intention.
Exactly.
So the advice here is to totally reframe how you think. You stop asking, can I code this? And you start asking, can I describe this clearly? That mental shift is everything.
So for a hobbyist or maybe a small business owner who wants to start doing this, what's the fastest way to get comfortable describing software ideas to an AI?
Focus on simple, single-purpose apps first, treating the AI like a highly attentive expert programmer. All right, let's shift from personal productivity to the job market. This transition is creating a really immediate and enormous opportunity, the AI skills gap.
The gap is just massive right now. You've got these incredibly powerful AI tools on one side, and on the other, millions of confused small business owners. The local dentist, the law firm, the bakery down the street, they all know they should be using ChatGPT, but they have no idea how it helps them.
They don't need a PhD in computer science. They just need a guide. And the source material calls our listener the bridge.
I love that. The biggest opportunity isn't building the AI, it's teaching it. It's integrating it for people.
Right.
Honestly, if you're listening to this right now, you already know more about this stuff than 90% of business owners. That knowledge is valuable. You can start helping immediately.
The source lays out 3 really practical ways to become the bridge. First is the AI audit.
Yeah, you just go into a business and find the manual time sinks. Like, is the owner spending 5 hours every week replying to Google reviews?
You can automate that instantly.
Instantly. Generate polite, aware replies in seconds. Strategy 2 is staff training. Run a workshop for local real estate agents on generating house listings from a photo and a quick prompt. The ROI for them is immediate.
And the third one is simple automations. Setting up AI-driven SMS appointment reminders for that dentist's office so they don't have to make manual calls.
The key is the speed at which you can solve a real, tangible problem. Imagine walking into a coffee shop, running a single prompt that reads their last 5 reviews. identifies the top complaint, let's say it's slow service,
Okay.
and then instantly writes 5 friendly custom replies. The moment they see 5 hours of their work disappear, that's the gold mine right now.
So if someone listening is interested in being the bridge in helping those businesses, what's the very first process they should offer to automate for them?
Start with high-volume, repetitive tasks like managing customer communication or generating initial drafts. And that brings us to the last trend, which is maybe the most disruptive of all. It's called Agentic Commerce.
This is where the AI stops just being a responsive assistant.
It becomes an autonomous planner and shopper for you. This is all about eliminating that low-value planning work we all hate doing.
The endless searching for flights, comparing hotels, reading 50 reviews for a restaurant.
All of it. The AI agent starts doing it for you. Phase 1 is product purchasing. You just set the rules. Find me Nike Pegasus running shoes, size 10 blue. Buy them only if the total price is under $100.
And the agent just goes out and does it. It finds the deal, uses your payment info securely, places the order.
Just confirm the final step. That's it.
Whoa. I mean, just pause on that for a second. Imagine scaling that kind of autonomy across, what, 1 billion daily errands that we all do?
It's a seismic shift.
It feels like one. I know a lot of people are going to feel a little chilled by the idea of an AI having that financial autonomy.
Of course.
Yeah.
And that's natural. But the source reminds us that 20 years ago, people were terrified of typing a credit card number into a website. This is just the next step in digital trust.
So what's phase 2?
Full orchestration and planning. Complex multi-step things. The classic example is plan a date night for this Friday. I'll want Italian food, 4.5 stars or better, near downtown. Check for availability, book a reservation for 7 p.m., and arrange an Uber to pick us up at 6:30. And the agent talks to OpenTable and Google Maps and Uber all at once, autonomously. It just brings you back one confirmation for the whole plan. You delegate the entire thing.
And the future even includes phase 3, right, where the agents will actually make phone calls.
Using a synthesized human voice. To call the local plumber or that little repair shop that doesn't have an online booking system, it will literally negotiate an appointment with a human receptionist.
So this all leads to a massive recovery of our time. If these AI agents handle all this low-value stuff, what should we as humans be focusing on instead?
Focus on family, health, and complex creative work that the AI cannot yet fully manage.
So to wrap this all up, the conclusion of our deep dive is pretty clear. The AI shift is here. We're moving from just chatting with this technology to fundamentally living with it.
And that means we have to overhaul our habits. We've got to start speaking our instructions, not just typing them.
We have to become orchestrators, managing our digital world from one central chat OS.
And we have to embrace that we can now build things just by describing them with vibe coding.
And then seize that opportunity to be the bridge for businesses who need help. And finally, learn to delegate all that routine stuff, the shopping and planning, to agentic commerce.
So here's a specific, actionable thing for you to try right now. Your next important, detailed email.
Yeah.
Try to compose it using only a voice tool. Use WhisperFlow or just your phone's built-in voice-to-text. It's going to feel awkward at first,
I'm sure it will.
but the speed you gain will make typing long things feel obsolete very, very quickly.
And here's a final provocative thought to take with you. If AI agents successfully handle all your purchasing, all your planning, and all your routine life administration, what specific high-value problem will you dedicate all of that newly recovered time to solving? Think about that.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We hope this roadmap really helps you get ahead over the next couple of years.
We'll catch you next time.